Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. 2nd and 10. Allen running the option to the left. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Uncorks one for Davis. It's caught inside the 25. A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Here's Allen to throw it. This is caught. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. To the air, Allen. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has
It is.
The ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the
Yeah, it is. It is, G.
where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Across midfield. He's on his way.
Was that a James Harden step back? Shit.
DeAndre Swift, 77 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down.
Touchdown! Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown, and the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he's got this down to the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Third down. Here's a run by Cook. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense,
He throwing pick after pick.
It's going well for them.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Another party chat. I feel like hearing his background.
Hurts sets up to throw it. It's caught. Smith. He's got room.
Good run. Good catch.
All the way up to the 31-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
It's caught on the right side at Smith. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This now a 3rd and 4. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Back-to-back receptions.
The boy throwing dots.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Back to the running game with Swift. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Imposing its will.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy in the red zone before going out. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Ooh.
Incomplete.
Ooh.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone. He's had a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Throwing is Hurts. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's nice.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in the first half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Here's Swift. And he is into the end zone.
Walked in there.
Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles will
Guess he about to quit soon.
Final minute of the half. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit. And Allen gonna be
He just love throwing me the ball, don't he? He love throwing me the ball. House call.
And he takes this one back into the
Love throwing me the ball. When he gonna quit? He ain't gonna play this all the way.
I mean, at this
They never do.
CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick six, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because
It ain't even half yet.
and it's looking like
It's tough.
it's going to be even more of a runaway.
No, you ain't gonna keep playing this, bro.
Chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlights from this one, the better.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Bills. First down.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
He gonna stay? Wow. That's different. Respect to him.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
That's tough.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Wow, that's tough.
Really went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the
Tip. That damn ball went that wide. Oh, dude.
You've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. give to Cook out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Allen. This is caught. Touchdown, Bills.
That was nice. That was nice.
28 yards.
Thought I was gonna grab that. I did. Yeah, that's one little play I could do.
Defense and converted into 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
63.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they're going to set up shop.
Wow. He was not. That dude was not supposed to even be looking. That ball's going to be behind him, and dude's going to run into it. Wow.
Cook up the gut. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, having a partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you got a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. Touchdown! Trent Sherfield from 6 yards away. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Back now in Buffalo. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
Is he finally quitting?
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. They'll set up to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So after the INT, it's Allen. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the fourth quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Allen. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Here's Allen. Under pressure, they got him again. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. Throwing now is Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal. To throw is Allen. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Allen. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Good catch at the back of that end zone. I don't know how you caught that. Like, I didn't even catch that. My man's standing there. Look at this clown. He right there. He goes, oh, he went past the ball. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've been messing up. Thought I was going to throw it over his head that last time, that last pick. We'll be all right.
Scott on the return out of the end zone.
Ooh.
They'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
This defense really clamping down. Although they're losing the game still, this second half has been theirs. And they're winning it. I almost equate it to being a boxer. And whenever you see a good fight, the guy who is on his toes and doing the punching, that's the guy who's winning. And that's the way they're going at it defensively now. Much more aggressive in their calls, much more aggressive in their pursuit. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking. Here comes third and about a foot. They'll try and run here with Swift. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Swift. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
Oh, man, that was some call right there. The game in the balance. They run for it on 4th down, and this has been the story all game long. They've been the ones that come up with the big plays when they've needed them. And that last one, that may have won them the football game.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. From the gun, here's Swift. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
Good game, dude. Oh, yeah. Good game.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the